Hi there, welcome back. All right, now that you have made all the necessary changes to the notifications, the number of apps you use for chatting, the various ringtones that you have, as well as the way your phone is organized, it's now time to talk about how to protect your time. When is the last time you caught yourself thinking, I'm going to go to the bathroom to do my number 2, and I'm going to relax a bit? So you start playing a little bit game while you're doing your business, but your initial thought of let's do a quick game and get it over and done with actually turns into an hour-and-a-half long battle with your pants down on Minion Rush trying to beat the record you set for yourself. Is this time wasted? Maybe yes, maybe not. It all depends if you do it every day or just from time to time. How about every time you told yourself around 10 p.m., all right, I'll just watch a few videos on YouTube for a while and go to sleep. But instead, you find yourself with bloodshot eyes at 3:30 a.m. still watching videos and now unable to fall asleep. This has happened to the best of us, so no shame here. But as outlined in lesson number 1 of my why story at the beginning of the course, your time is quite valuable and precious. Additionally, between the hours when you sleep, when you're getting ready, when you're commuting to work, and when you're working, this only leaves you with very limited personal free time that you should be using constructively. As outlined in the beginning of the course, this leaves you with only 3 to 5 hours per day if you follow a regular working schedule. So making the best use of this time becomes so important. That is why I like to take advantage of various time tools, which are also available on most phones. These time tools limit my usage time on my phone and control the time I spend on each app. The tool I use is an app timer, and you can download various app timers like My Hour app or Screen Time. They are both free apps to a certain extent and let you monitor the time you spend on each app individually. The My Hour app, for example, even gives you the option of having a timer appear on the screen while you're using the app. For my sake, the app timer is already built in my smartphone, and technically there should already be something on your phone as well. It is usually found in the battery settings. But in any case, once you have installed the app or located the app timer in your phone, you now need to set time restrictions for the apps you would like to limit. For example, on my phone, I limit all game apps and social media apps like Facebook or Instagram to a maximum of 15 minutes per day per app. Once the time is finished for one app, the phone will prompt me to stop using the app since my time has run out. You can then either extend the time a little bit more or simply stop using it altogether. The built-in app timer I have on my phone, for example, is actually pretty nice, because if I accept the time limit for the day for one of the apps, it will automatically put the app icon in grayscale, meaning in black and white, making it hard to see. Additionally, if I want to start using a timed out application that has already been grayscaled, I have to go into the settings and manually change things, and it's a waste of time. So again, by putting additional constraints and a lot of extra steps, this quickly discourages you from changing the time or using the app any longer. And it works. When I've reached my limit, I will usually stop using the app for the day. Also, the icon is in black and white, making it much harder to see and notice. So now, it's your turn. So go ahead and download an app timer or use the one that's available on your phone. Once you have it set up, allocate strict times for each application. Don't bother putting time limits for Messenger or WhatsApp or chat apps, because those apps you're just using for chatting, all right? We want to limit the things which distract you, like games, social media like Facebook, Twitter, whatever, all right? So for example, if you're used to spending 1 hour per day on YouTube, something that your app timer will tell you soon enough, then set the limit at 30 minutes. If you're used to be on Facebook for 2 hours, then set your limit at 1 hour per day, and so on. The objective here is to reduce by at least half your current consumption. But your final objective is to be at 15 minutes or less for all distracting apps, just like myself. So go ahead and set your app timers accordingly in order for you to protect your valuable time. As a reference, I am on Facebook almost 1 hour or less per week, maybe 5 minutes per day or something like that. So for me, that's more than enough. I just see whatever I have to see and I just go. But anyways, now it's your turn. So go ahead and set up timers for your applications and see you in the next video where I will talk about the final tool that I use to control my rectangular influence. It is called the gray scaling. See you around.